Long ago, in the misty past, the 8 gods combined their wills together and created the very world which we stand. Chief among them was the spirit known as Gul. He reigned as the head of the gods, and for 5,000 years the gods reigned in peace and prosperity. But now, the other gods no longer respect Grul's leadership, and each believes that they are the ones who should be the rightful ruler. So Gul decided to allow a great contest within the mortal realm, a great war to decide all. But Grul permitted prohibitions, preventing the gods themselves from interfering in this war. For the day that the gods warred, the world will be unmade. With much grumbling, the gods accepted these limitations and prepared their people for war. But who would emerge victorious? Each god loved their people and cherished them dearly. Each god had made sure their people had their own special advantages, tailored to what each god wished for them to be. Known as the breadbasket of the world, Greenland is home to the Greens, the most densely populated area of the entire world. Their huge and prosperous farmland makes them able to field huge armies, but this means that they have lacked heavy industry, meaning that they are often lagging behind on their fellow nations. The people of Orangestan, hardy warriors, willing to defend their people to the last man. Their defenses are considered to be the most fanatical of them all, and they have 3 times the normal health of their fellow people due to years of war. However, with the lack of a proper governing structure or civilian infrastructure, they cannot attack other people. They don't need to anyway, as their defenses are top priority. The people of Amberga, the town, living in perhaps the industrially rich places of the entire world. Their resources allow them to field heavy mechanized armies, able to crush their enemies in a swift stroke. But their desert land makes them incapable of supporting a large population. In the frozen reaches of Redosa, the Reds live and prosper. Only the Greens rival them in population. Their focus on heavy artillery make them a ferocious opponent to fight against. However, because of the rigid nature of their communist ideals, their political commissars will not allow anyone to retreat, no matter what the reason, and any generals found doing such a thing is often executed on sight. From the far distant jungles lies the people of Violet Knob. The Purples have learned that their northern neighbors, the communists, Redosa, is not overly fond of them. As such, they have adopted guerrilla tactics to protect themselves from invasion. They make extensive use of their terrain, which they know like the back of their hand. Then, the end of it all. But this means that they cannot have the heavy industry necessary to outproduce their enemies, nor can they adopt conventional warfare without suffering heavy losses. Far away in the mountain home, the Grey Union has established itself as an establishing in the worship of the great god Gul. Their mountain lives have made these men hardy, twice the health of a normal person. They also make use of helicopters to go around their mountain terrain. But their mountainous terrain makes industry very hard to set up. And, believing it affronts to the great god Gul, they will not declare war on anyone. Often, their lack of heavy industry means they will be forced to human wave assaults. In the far north, the islands of Bulgaria, reside the Blue. Unlike the rest of the world, they have embraced the ideas of reason, logic, and technology, making them the most advanced nation in the world. Their island's nation means that they are also the foremost naval power in the entire world. They will often field prototypes, but they are somewhat naive about the world due to their advanced technology, and they will not declare war on others unless it is absolutely necessary. Seven nations, under 7 gods, have now begun the path to total destruction of their world. 7 have risen, with the Yellows declaring neutrality. Only 1, however, will remain. The war drums have begun to beat. They will wait no longer, for destiny calls.